Dame Prue Leith has branded cancel culture ridiculous and silly, admitting she expects she'll fall victim to the form of ostracism soon. The Great British Bake Off judge, 81, also confessed she doesn't plan to continue in her role on the Channel 4 reality show for the long haul due to being so old. Speaking exclusively to Mail Online, she admitted of the call-out craze. "Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. It does sound like me. Being cancelled because I said something." Prue was recently slammed by eating disorder campaigners from charity Beat for joking about calories on Bake Off. It had been noted by viewers that the food critic often questions, is it worth the calories? As she quips about the contestants' sweet treats. She told Mail Online of the controversy, "Well, I've had to stop doing it because everyone gets so upset and actually I think it's all too ridiculous. But I think the world will stop being silly." The really good charity called Beat, which is something about eating disorders, they say it's fat shaming and it makes people feel guilty about themselves, which is obviously not what I mean. Of course you don't want to offend people and, of course, it's important that overweight don't people feel like that, so I've stopped doing that, but if you have any sense of humor, you'll know that I didn't mean to be. I've got to be tactful. Prue joined the baking competition following its move from BBC One to Channel 4 in 2017, but has now stated that she doesn't expect to stay for too long. She said, "God, I'm so old, I don't think he'll be there for the long haul, but am very happy at the moment. The wonderful thing about being in the food business is that 2 hours later you want to do it all over again. It's not something you get sick of, or grow out of, you don't grow out of hunger." Prue previously told BBC Radio 4's Desert Island Discs, "I don't know why I say it. It's just an expression of how much I love something. Oh, this is worth every calorie," he'll say. Beat, you know, they are a charity that tries to tackle eating disorders. "They say that I mustn't say it because people who have an eating disorder, feel guilty, feel unhappy, and so they'll eat more. So perhaps I'll stop saying it." She said, "God, I'm so old, I don't think he'll be there for the long haul, but am very happy at the moment. The wonderful thing about being in the food business is that 2 hours later you want to do it all over again. It's not something you get sick of, or grow out of, you don't grow out of hunger." In October, Channel 4, which airs the GBBO, was urged by Beat to be more careful about food-related language since it can be triggering to viewers. Tom Quinn, the charity's Director of External Affairs, said, "Mentions of calories can be triggering to people with or vulnerable to an eating disorder. So, talk of food being worth the calories is very unhelpful. We would strongly encourage Channel 4 to be conscious about the way food and exercise is discussed, for instance not mentioning calories or specific weights, in order to protect their audience." Tom told The Telegraph, "We are grateful to Prue for listening, and encourage her to go the whole way and commit to ending the use of her catchphrase. We know from the people we support that equating food with good or bad moral connotations can lead to feelings of guilt and shame, and can even encourage eating disorder behaviors. We estimate that 1.25 million people in the UK have an eating disorder, and we believe that the removal of this catchphrase from the show would be beneficial to many.